Sometimes celebrities need to be put in their place. Just because they're famous doesn't mean they're above everyone. So with that in mind, here's our list of the top 10 rude celebrities banned from restaurants. Now starting off, we have James Corden. In 2022, James Corden was exposed for being rude and demanding at a restaurant, and he was temporarily banned from there. In an Instagram post, Keith McNally, the owner of celebrity hotspot Balthazar, explained how James had berated his employees on multiple occasions, called the TV personality a tiny cretin of a human, and detailed 2 incidents of Corden's of behavior as a customer. Now, the first account claims that the talk show host was extremely nasty in his demands of Balthazar's manager, reportedly commanding the employee to take care of their drinks so Corden would not write any nasty reviews in Yelp or anything like that. Another alleged outburst occurred when Corden was dissatisfied with his wife's omelet and, according to the Instagram post, began yelling like crazy to the server, "You can't do your job, you can't do your job, maybe I should go into the kitchen and cook the omelet myself." Now, after this was revealed, the post went viral, and James was forced to address the comments. James said, "The truth is, I have made a rude comment, and it was wrong. It was an unnecessary comment. It was ungracious to the server." Now, since then, other people have spoken out about his unacceptable behavior, and to be honest, it doesn't really surprise me, as I've always had just like a weird feeling about him. Next is Ariana Grande. In 2015, Ariana Grande had just gotten her wisdom teeth removed and was high on some laughing gas when she went to a donut shop. She was there with one of her backup dancers who she ended up dating, and while there she licked a donut she didn't buy and said, "What the F is that? I hate Americans, I hate America." Someone then leaked the video surveillance, and the footage prompted state police and health officials to investigate further, which resulted in the demotion of the shop's health grade from an A to a B. Now afterwards, Ariana tweeted, "I am extremely proud to be an American. What I said in a private moment was taken out of context, and I'm sorry for not using more discretion with my choice of words." Now, instead of addressing the incident, she only added that she felt very upset about the food habits of Americans and was frustrated by child obesity rates. She then put out a YouTube video apologizing, but people were furious. In the video, she said, "Seeing a video of yourself behaving poorly that you have no idea was taken is such a rude awakening that you don't know what to do. I was so disgusted with myself. Not here to make any excuses or justify my behavior because I can't. I'm just here to apologize." Now, the bakery owner ended up banning her for life and tried to press charges against her, although she was never actually charged for anything relating to the incident. Now, everyone in America was angry with her for saying that she hated America, but honestly, I thought the video was kind of funny. Now let's talk about Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan was said to be banned from Los Angeles' Chateau Marmont after she stayed there while filming Liz and Dick during the summer of 2012. TMZ obtained a letter from the hotel's management requesting Lohan to pay the outstanding $46,350.04 bill that she accumulated over the course of her 47-day residency. Though the letter did not explicitly ban Lindsay, the word was that she was effectively banned from the premises, hotel, restaurant, bar, all of it. Now, she was paid $300,000 for her gig in Liz and Dick while staying at the hotel, but she claimed she was innocent, stating that she was under the impression that the bill would be paid by the producers on the TV movie. Now, among the purchases, according to the statement, included $3,000 plus each on room service, hotel restaurant bills, and minibar charges, in addition to more than $700 on cigarettes, $600 plus on laundry, nearly $400 on pay-per-view movies, and more than $100 on magazines and iPhone chargers from the hotel gift shop, plus the room rate and the taxes and the parking charges and other fees. Now we have Madonna. Alamo Drafthouse Cinema banned Madonna from its theaters after she violated their no texting policy during a screening of 12 Years a Slave at the 2013 New York Film Film Festival. According to one viewer's eyewitness testimony, which film critic Charles Taylor shared in a Facebook post, the Grammy winner spent much of the movie typing on her BlackBerry. When her cell phone usage prompted a fellow audience member to ask her to stop, Madonna allegedly replied, "It's for business," and slaver. Draft House CEO Tim League tweeted that until she apologized to movie fans, Madonna is banned from watching movies. While another tweet claimed it was really just a joke, the Hollywood Reporter stated that a few days later, League sent a letter requesting that Draft House theater managers prohibit Madonna from seeing films until she apologizes for her actions and acknowledges that texting during a movie is rude and disrespectful to the filmmaker and audience. Then there's Ruby Rose. In 2016, Ruby Rose got kicked out of Rebellion Bar and Urban Kitchen, a New Orleans restaurant, after the owner claimed she cursed out the bartender and threw food at him during a tantrum. Now, Ruby then explained why she did this. She said she, her assistant, and her manager waited 60 minutes for fries and 90 minutes for food that never came. When she told the bartender, he offered them drinks, but she politely declined because she's sober. Now, the bartender then made offensive comments about her sobriety. She said, "He then made some really rude and vulgar comments to the table. When someone makes repeated derogatory jokes about the sobriety I worked so hard to achieve, it's hard not to react emotionally. So I threw a singular fry at him." She continued saying, "Then he came back as we were getting ready to leave and continued making awful comments. So I continued with the fries," she added. "Every day I learn a new lesson about handling culture and social ignorance. I'm deeply regretful to the French fry, and I am regretful that I reacted at all. Maybe next time I won't throw fries. Then again, maybe next time the bartender won't tell someone who is sober to go call your effing sponsor." Now we have Jamie Foxx. In 2017, Jamie Foxx was kicked out of a restaurant in West Hollywood after he was attacked by another customer. TMZ reported that Foxx and his friends were in the patio area of Catch when a man approached them to tell them that they were being too loud. Now, things reportedly escalated quickly after that. A witness claimed that the man warned the group not to mess with him because he's from New York, and a friend of Jamie allegedly countered by saying, "F you, I'm from Oakland." Witnesses say that the man responded by lunging at Jamie, and cell phone footage shared on TMZ shows a man in a hat placing another man in a chokehold while someone is heard saying "calm down" repeatedly. Although some witnesses thought that the man in the hat was Foxx, another TMZ video which shows the men initially entering the restaurant proves that it was actually one of Foxx's friends. Later, Jamie, his friends, and the man who started the fight were reportedly asked to leave the restaurant. Now, 2 days later, Jamie shared a video on his Instagram account about the incident. He said, "Everybody's good, we don't want to get hurt, and we don't want nobody hurt." Zachary Quinto is an American actor best known for playing Spock in the Star Trek reboot film series, and he has been banned by a Toronto restaurant after it accused him of yelling at its staff during brunch service. According to an Instagram post shared this week by Manita, a cafe and bar on Ossington Avenue, Zachary was a terrible customer who made our host cry and the rest of our brunch diners uncomfortable. They added that he yelled at our staff like an entitled child after he didn't reply to text to inform him that his table was ready, and refused to believe the empty tables in the dining room weren't available for him despite being politely informed that they were spoken for, the post continued. "Mr. Quintino, take your bad vibe somewhere else. We have many lovely celebrities join us at Manita, but you are not one of them." A representative for Manita would not elaborate on the incident, but confirmed to Star that he had been banned from the restaurant until we receive an acceptable apology. Now, Zachary was there celebrating his birthday, and things clearly got out of hand. "Good on you guys for standing up for your staff and patrons," wrote at Toronto Eaters, a local food guide account. "Good for you. Being a celebrity shouldn't strip you of basic manners and how to treat other human beings," wrote another user. Now we have Nicolas Cage. In September of 2021, a drunk, barefoot, unshaven man walked into Laurie's Prime Rib in Las Vegas wearing a black t-shirt and leopard print pants. Eyewitnesses told The Sun that they had initially assumed that the man was homeless. He ordered a drink and drank shot after shot of tequila, an expensive 1980 Macallan whiskey, before stumbling around drunk, shouting, trying to get into fights with customers, and arguing with the staff. Now, witnesses of the rowdy customer were shocked to realize that the out-of-control barefoot drinker was none other than actor Nicolas Cage. The staff eventually asked him to leave, and a regular ended up taking him home since he was in such bad shape. A witness said he was so drunk he could barely get his flip-flops on before being escorted out. Now, the Sun speculates that the incident may have had some connection to the rough year he had experienced so far, entering into his 5th marriage at the time and having his mother die. Next up is John Travolta. John Travolta was banned from a luxurious New York spa after worker complaints. Apparently, male staffers reported to management that John had made lewd comments and advances towards them during private massages. Now, Travolta would always request a man for his massage, but after a while no one would take him because of his inappropriate behavior, said a former worker. It got to a point where they couldn't find any men to take him and they had to ban him. Now, the spa ultimately banned Travolta from the premises for 3 years. John and his wife at the time adamantly denied these accusations, asserting that he was never banned from the spa, despite never going back. And finally, we have Stewart Rahr. Billionaire entrepreneur Stewart Rahr was banned from Nobu, a popular New York restaurant, after he berated a manager and attempted to pay off diners for their table. It said that Stewart became visibly aggravated when he couldn't get a table at the pricey and busy restaurant. He called me the C word and said he would end my life, the manager Sharon Hofstetter said. He spent a lot of money and it's kinda like he thinks he owns this place, a waiter said. Now, after all of this, he was informed that he was banned from the establishment, and he proceeded to write an angry all-caps email to the manager, and it was extremely rude, so no shocker that he was banned. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 rude celebrities banned from restaurants. Now, did anyone on our list shock you? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.